Welcome back. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha. Now, we're learning that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is meeting with Bengal MPs in the Parliament premises, where the Prime Minister has said that we have to work hard and make sure that we win this election. And he's also gone on to say that they have come a long way and the fight against the Trinamool Congress regime is far from over. So remember, this is the battle for Bengal now after Bihar, after the NDA, Bharatiya Janata Party and JDU and the other alliance partners have won that entire Bihar seat convincingly. Now the battle shifts to Bengal, and this is what the Prime Minister has been learnt of, telling all the BJP MPs in West Bengal, where he said that we have to work hard. Make sure that we win this election. The fight is far from over. The Trinamool Congress regime under Mamata Banerjee needs to be uprooted, and that is why this is another significant victory that is to come BJP's way, and that is what the Prime Minister has been learnt of saying. The MPs there, the BJP MPs from West Bengal. My colleague Payal Mehta with all of that information. Payal?
Yes, the Prime Minister, in fact, just a short while ago, met all the members of Parliament from the BJP who are from Bengal. They were led by, Shramik Bhattacharya, who is the state president. A very, very clear-cut message from the Prime Minister that Bengal has to be won. We've come a long way from wherever we've come, and we cannot let this initiative really gone. In fact, the Prime Minister Griha took feedback from every member of Parliament in that group as to what they were doing as far as the state elections were concerned. How were they preparing? The Prime Minister in particular was very, very concerned with the attack which was there on Khagen Murmu, and he inquired into the details from there. Because apart from several members of Parliament, 2 ministers also in the Modi government were there. Shantanu Thakur and Shukanta Majumdar were also part of the delegation. So the Prime Minister inquired for them, and he told them very, very clearly that it is very important for us to take the initiative forward and make sure we are able to win this election. We have to make sure that we form the government. In fact, he has advised them not to get into a narrative drawn by the opposition, not to get into a narrative drawn by the state government, but to focus on their own strengths and make sure that they win the state of Bengal. Remember, Bengal has been one state which has been on the wish mind of the BJP for a very, very long time. From a party in 2011, which had just 3 members in the Legislative Assembly, to have crossed 70 plus in 2021, the BJP feels that they've come a long way. And therefore, the entire focus this time around is also going to be to make sure that they maximize the limit as well. Of course, Mamata Banerjee is no passover. She's a very, very strong, leader in her own rights, the street fighter of sorts. So Mamata Banerjee has to be countered very, very effectively. The Prime Minister also took feedback of, what the members have been facing on ground and how they've been trying to put up to the stern and the aggressive fight of the TMC.
Right, absolutely. And that's an important message by the Prime Minister. When the Prime Minister is taking that initiative, certainly there is going to be a lot of movement within the rank and file of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We do know how the Prime Minister is known to not take any election, not seriously. Because right after that big win in Bihar, he was back on the move. He was still in that election mode. And from Bihar, now the battle shifts to Bengal, Payal.
Well, the Prime Minister and the BJP leadership does not take anything lightly. So just about yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had met the members of Parliament from Assam. Assam is also another state which goes into election then. He gave them also a mantra to how they focus on the welfare of the people. Of course, that is there where you already have a BJP government as well. The BJP leadership does not leave anything to chance. That does not leave anything to the last moment as well. That is something which one has to really remember, and that's the reason they've been facing success after success, election after election. The Prime Minister is the biggest leader, no doubt whatsoever. He does not take feedback from a third source as well. The Prime Minister always maintains a direct interaction with his legislators on ground. And here he is in the middle of the Parliament session, extremely busy schedule, chooses to meet the members from the state, gives them the mantra that they really focus on, not get drawn into any narrative, but to focus on winning the elections on the basis of their own strength.
We're absolutely, Payal. Thank you so much for all of that information. We are now getting in another piece.